Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. Welcome in. If you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Trent. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I do it for fun and profit, and I take you along for the journey. So please hit that subscribe button for more great videos in the future. So in this video is something I like to do where I go back and recap my sales, picking up where I left off in my last video like this. My stuff that sold on eBay videos is what they are. So we're going to go over 20 more items that sold where I left off last, so you can potentially look for these items whenever you're out sourcing, and based on the information I give you, you can make a determination whether or not those items are worth your time or not. So we'll kick it off this time with this one's a little bit of a non-bow because it is from a huge toy lot that I bought that I mean chances are I don't think people are ever gonna see a deal like the one I had. I paid less than, well, actually about around 50 cents a piece for these toys. I have hundreds of these different web root threat cadets, and let me tell you, they're not selling, but I didn't mind. It was such a low investment, and I have this big quantity of these toys that are pretty obscure. So these are web root threat cadets, and I sold one of them finally for a total price with shipping. By the way, I'll add what the total price the customer paid to me. So if they make an offer, that is how it'll be calculated. So I'll try to give it as accurate information as possible so you understand where the prices I gave came from. So in this case, the item ended up selling, it was either a best offer or it was on sale, but it sold for $5.99 plus the shipping cost there, so it totaled $10.32 is what the customer paid. So this one is just kind of a pet project of mine, these investing in these toys. Chances of you finding this aren't very high, but if you do and you can pick it up for a quarter, a sealed toy, you know, go for it. Here's a more realistic item though. This is a Flexi dog leash I paid for $1 for at a yard sale. This one was a pretty good one for a first class shipment and a cheap investment. The total price paid by the customer was actually that asking full price right there you see, which totaled out to $15.22. So that was a pretty good one. It's a nice heavy-duty dog leash. Be on the lookout for high-quality pet products like that. Obviously, if somebody's selling it at a yard sale, they're probably not going to value it too much. Okay, next we have a Goodwill auction pickup item. Go back and check my video on shopgoodwill.com, how to source from it. I frequent their auctions. This is one of the items. Didn't turn out to be one of my greatest hits, but I invested, I believe, $9.95 in this on an auction. Was the only bidder. And somebody sent me a best offer for $24, so that total price came out to $33.97. So this is a nice pair of safety sunglasses, but the key is this is a lightweight item, so that's a pretty decent profit, probably more than doubled my money. Next we got some of my little people. I just had been buying little people up when I see them at yard sales and garage sales for, you know, most I pay. I usually get them in bags and pay only $2 to $3 a bag or less depending on where I get them from. So once I got a big collection, I started lotting stuff up together that was similar, and so these are all Disney. I put the Little Mermaid and Jungle Book car and the Aladdin stuff all together with any other Disney little people figures that I had. Made a lot of that. This one got a best offer of $20. And it came out to a total price of $35.33 with shipping. And that sold promoted listings, by the way. Let me mention that as well. The Forge glasses that I already showed you sold promoted listings. Actually, and my leash and threat cadet sold promoted listings as well. So those are all promoted listing hits. So we'll see how that, I'll continue to let you know on that. We'll see how many promoted versus non-promoted are in here. So yeah, this sale I'd say is pretty decent for, again, I'm probably in it, I'm in it less than $5, so a pretty decent sale at about $35. Next we have a thrift store pickup. Games were, I think, $2.99 at that thrift store, and there seemed to be a lot of titles that I normally wouldn't see. This was one of them that sold for my full price. Star Trek Legacy, Microsoft Xbox 360. Nice clean copy, sold for my full asking price there of $14.30, and that was a non-promoted listing sale. Here's a cool one. Chapmay toys, a couple bags of them I found at the thrift store for, I believe they were $3.99 a bag. Already sold most of it. This is one of the last ones to sell. The other stuff sold for pretty decent profits. Uh, like $35, $45 sales, something like that. And then this one sold pretty decent as well because it actually sold for my full price right there, which comes out to a total of $39.66 with shipping. And that sold non-promoted listings. So that was a really nice, all in all, it was a really nice investment with those 2 bags of toys. This being just another bit of nice icing on the cake. Here is one of my slower investments. I bought 10 of these brand new Daddy and Company Slide Messenger diaper bags. See, I've still only sold this one. This has been a while ago that I sold it at this point from making this video. That was September 29th that this sold, so I'm a little bit behind on my sales updates, obviously. I have a sale right now, so I think that's why it shows these price the way it is, but I took a best offer. I think it was a best offer, but anyways, it was a $30 price that they paid plus shipping, came out to $45.33. So that's pretty good. As long as I can keep making sales like that every so often, it'll be worth my time. Here's a good one. I paid $2.99 for this wireless Xbox 360 Les Paul controller that I actually have a video about selling Guitar Hero controllers. Go back and check that one out. But this sold for promoted listings, only in it a couple bucks, and it sold for $45.32 total. They paid this price right here. So Xbox 360 Guitar Hero controllers, and well, any Guitar Hero controller for the most part is pretty decent. Here's another one of those video games from that thrift store that seemed to have a lot of good games. Sold promoted listings, and I took a best offer on this one. This is a Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2 for Xbox, original Xbox. $15.50 was the best offer, which came out to a total of $19.73, so pretty decent. Here's just one of my bits of phones stuff that I sell. I always have a video on that too. You can go back and check out my video all on selling phones. I break them up. I sell the handsets by themselves and the little charging cradles with the handset by themselves, and then the final thing I sell by itself is the answering machine unit, and that's what sold in this case. Someone paid that total price right there, came out to $21.32, so pretty good for just one piece of a bag of phone stuff that I bought and paid probably on average $3 to $5 for a bag of phone stuff. Here's a cool little tiny little PVC toy lot that I put together. I buy toy bags and piece them out occasionally, and this is just one little item that sold on auction. It was all the little Disney Frozen figures. I allotted those together and got that opening bid right there. So with shipping, that came out to a total price of $8.96. Here's more of my little people. Again, I pay hardly anything for these things. This sold promoted listings and sold for that full price right there, which came out to, with shipping, $25.32. In this case, I allotted the plane with like the guys with the headset and what looks like a plane captain, and then maybe some people that look like they could be a passenger on the plane. Tried to make a little lot like that. Here is another Goodwill auction item. I believe I won the opening bid on these for $9.95. These turned out to be a really good pair of Jordans. They had a lot of interest and sold pretty quickly. I did take an offer on them, however, and they sold promoted listings. The best offer was $55, and that came out to a total price with shipping of $75.33. So I'm really happy with that one. Here's a pack of 3 Hoover vacuum bag packets that I think all of them were new except for one was missing one bag, so it would be a total of 8 unused bags. These were actually 99 cents at the thrift store, and I turned those around for a total sale. Best offer is $7.50, which came out to $10.47 with shipping, and it sold promoted listings. Here is a lot of Connects I got from Goodwill store, actually. I believe I paid about $12 for them at the store, the Goodwill. These sold for promoted listings, and actually my full asking price right there, which came out to a total of $79.76. Here's a spare copy of Contra I had. I upgrade my collection with the most pristine copy that I have for my collection, then I sell the duplicate. Contra sold for that full asking price there, which came out to $23.22. couple years ago, this same game would sell easily for $35 to $40. Prices have went down on NES. All right, here was one I paid, I think $3.99 for at the thrift store. It was just trying it out, a Miro omelet pan. A Miro omelet pan that has the recipes on each side for a fluffy omelet and what was the other one? French omelet. This sold for my full asking price there, which came out to $22.22. Not bad. Then we got one of my Nerf lots that I made a video about where I put all these lots together of Nerf because I had quite a inventory of Nerf that needed to be listed. So I have a pretty interesting video on that if you want to go back and check it out at some point. This sold for promoted listings. I took the rough cut 2x4 shotgun and lotted it with a couple other little pistols. Made a pretty nice little lot there. Sold promoted listings, and for my full asking price there, that came out to $26.32. And the last one for this video is where we'll stop. In one of those video games that I bought, it just happened to have this trading card in it. And this happens to be a pretty collectible card based on the price paid for it, at least. This is a Tetsunoko versus Capcom limited edition hologram card, and this sold for my best offer, actually, $5.99 plus the shipping there, came out to $9.22. So pretty nice little bonus for something that just happened to be a random card inside of a video game case. Well, that's where I'm going to stop this time, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this video helps you out. Take that information and make a decision for yourself when you're out there sourcing. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good one.